Hi there, everybody. This is Pastor Charlie. It is Thursday, the 14th of May, and I'm here with your Keeping Connected video today. You might remember during the sermon that I preached on Sunday, I said that one of my actions in response to the problem of racism in our world would be to seek to get to know better my friends in the African American community, to keep a conversation going that I had started with Pastor Granardo Felix from Trinity United Methodist Church and Pastor Anthony Daniel from Macedonia AME. And so we made some time yesterday to talk to one another. We used our Zoom technology to have a conversation. And in that conversation, one of the questions that I asked to them both was, what can the church specifically do? And specifically, what can pretty much white churches like our own church do in response to the problem of racism? We caught that answer on video. I'm going to sign off here, and you are going to hopefully continue to watch what some of the responses were in that video.
When I preached on Sunday, I got plenty of good feedback from people, and pats on the back. And you said what we wanted to hear, what we needed to hear. You said what needed to be said, but a big part of it, the feedback was also this: everything that you said today, I believe, is right. But I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do more than fill out a Facebook post or sign a petition or give a donation to someone who's doing good work. So in terms of the church, and I'm talking local church, not just the church universal anymore. I'm talking about Memorial here. I'm talking about your church and my church, but primarily I'm talking about Memorial, about a white church, more or less. What can people who care to do something but don't know what to do, what would you say is maybe some of the best first steps that folks can take in this community to begin to know that they're doing something that is effective and is doing their little part to make a difference?
Well, for me, I would say just knowing our dynamic, Charlie, with what you're doing and with what we're doing, and observing. I've been very observant of the two congregations. Mm-hmm. I have older members of my congregation who love, what you guys are doing, but they won't go downtown because of what the mindset has been with back in their past.
Yeah.
And then I have progressive members that have moved here from California that feels as though, the bigger white churches are they have tunnel vision, so to speak, or they can't see, to the left or to the right. The thing is that you ask, what can we do? Yeah. And I will put it out there, and I have just a vision that the Holy Spirit has placed on me that somehow sees the congregations or certain leaders of the congregations. If the congregations don't want to participate, you may have to have you may have to poll the mindsets of your congregations and see if you have some that are willing to have the conversation, or some that are willing to come and to sit down with people that are not like them, and to just have the same type of dialogue that we have. I've always believed that that's where it starts.
Me too.
And I think that from that, then we can say, well, you know what? We have volunteers that go to America's Youth, that are going in the communities, that are trying to that are tutoring our kids. That's great. That's a start. And you have people in your congregation that's doing that.
Yeah, we do.
And you need to be commended for that, because little things like that is where we start. But on the bigger picture, we're talking about, we have some Black churches in this community that does not get a dime from anybody. I think the compassion of resources can help our community. I think that if you guys have a certain level of funding that can go outside, or ministries that, and you have ministries that you have funding that you can support ministries on the outside of the Methodist church. They're right here in your community, but not just write a check. Just try to sit down and have some dialect. And I believe that can be that's the most simplest place that I think would not infringe on anyone's whatever level of giving back that they're thinking about. I think that's the basic way that we can do something.
So conversations where it starts, and take action where you can, right? Show up.
Yes.
It's showing up.
Go up. Yes.
And so there you have it. I guess showing up, starting the conversation, that's how we take good first steps in building better relationships with all of our neighbours. I think we all knew that, and I hope that we can all make moves to make that move a reality in our lives. That was just a few moments of the conversation that I had with Granardo and Anthony, and the full 34-minute version, I guess, is what we have now. The full version will be made available for you all to watch this weekend, and look out for that in your emails. And take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.